Los Alamos National Laboratory physicist James L. Smith explains how the definition of the word computer has changed since the 1940s.
The word computer didn't exist then. They had women doing calculations with hand machines during the Manhattan Project. I mean, they also got the first things from IBM. But these weren't really computing. They were sorting and doing rather simple things. And there was nothing in the sense of a modern computer. But those women doing those calculations, they called them computers.
Jean Bacher, Mitzi Teller, and Kay Manley, wives of leading Manhattan Project physicists, all worked as computers. Jean Bacher recalls her wartime work at Los Alamos.
I was a computer. Mitzi Teller was working with me. We'd divide up whether we worked in the morning or the afternoon.
Kay Manley describes how she used Marchant machines to perform complex calculations at Los Alamos during the war.
I worked in one of the statisticians' groups doing calculating on one of those big old Marchant machines, which you probably have no idea ever existed. They were the forerunners of the whole computing idea. They were big, they were clumsy, they were slow, and they made a tremendous amount of clatter. And of course, also they were always breaking down. But we did a tremendous number of calculations on them. And of course, the calculations were very involved, some of them running to 10 and 12 figures. So that it meant you had to be very careful about punching the right figures and so on. I knew it was connected with the war, and that if possible, to make it work, it would probably end the war quickly. That was as far as my knowledge went. I knew that there was a great deal of mathematics involved, tremendous amount of mathematics involved. A good deal of my own particular calculating problems were done for Bob Serber, who was a very well-known theoretical person who was there at Los Alamos. But that's as far as I went, and I didn't ask any questions.